any flexibility in cases of rape and incest. Well, dozens of abortion opponents rallied outside an abortion clinic in West Palm Beach today. Florida News Network reporter Robin Kish says today's demonstration was just one of several held throughout the state.
They marched in silence. Some 40 anti-abortionists beginning their vigil early this morning outside a women's clinic in Pompano Beach. The police welcomed the demonstrators by roping off the area.
Apparently the police are concerned about something. I think they ought to be concerned about what's going on in Representative Graber's office, where women are being misled and their bodies are being violated and their children are being murdered.
Inside the clinic, doctor and legislator Ben Graber said the protesters are doing more damage by trying to limit a woman's right to choose.
I'll tell them very clearly, what you're doing out here is hurting your mothers, your daughters, and your wives.
Children and their parents protesting in front of an abortion clinic here in West Palm Beach encountered even stronger police presence. After marching for several hours, demonstrators tried to pass through.
It's a violation of Florida state statute, and sir, it's a trip to the county jail ultimately, which is a heck of an inconvenience.
I can only say, Captain, you are buying the city of West Palm Beach a major civil rights suit by not allowing us to picket and demonstrate.
The group then walked away. Reverend Pat Mahoney, who has been arrested in abortion protests before, finally crossed the line.
Okay, but you have to go on the other side. No, you have to arrest us. We're not leaving.
About 40 demonstrators climbed aboard the waiting police bus, accepting arrest peacefully. Despite today's arrest, anti-abortion demonstrators say they will continue their fight throughout Florida. In West Palm Beach, Robin Kish for Florida News Network.
Will have targeted that state's governor for defeat in his try for a fourth term. Governor Cecil Andrus vetoed what would have been the country's most restrictive abortion law. Andrus, who opposes abortion, says he objected to the measure because it didn't leave room for abortions for rape and incest victims. Here in South Florida, the anti-abortion movement is unaffected by the Idaho veto. Channel 4's Ari Odzer explains.
They think of themselves as crusaders. Many are experienced frontline soldiers of the anti-abortion movement. They're used to blockading women's clinics. They're not used to police keeping them confined to a sidewalk.
Well, that's private property. They've already been instructed by the clinic's attorney that he doesn't want them on property.
The protesters were outraged and turned the focus of their demonstration from abortion to civil rights.
We are going to be Americans, go with this document in our hands and the Constitution in our hearts, and saying we are exercising what our forefathers gave their lives for.
Armed with their parade permit, the group intentionally broke through the police barricades.
Go on the other side, please. No, you have to arrest us. Okay, then we're going to have to do that.
And in doing that, police arrested demonstrators one after another. So what started as a peaceful little protest with a few people marching up and down the street ended up with police arresting enough people to fill up that bus. All those folks will be charged with misdemeanors. Dr. Graber says calling abortion murder is ridiculous and says he's tried to talk to the demonstrators.
They are so closed-minded, it's incredible. Mental conditioning, I'm trying to say it nicely. This is what you're seeing here. And it's amazing how these people have lost the ability to reason.
To pro-choice supporters, these people are displaying ignorance. The protesters say they're trying to save babies and are willing to go to jail for their cause.
Longer coming up next on the Eyewitness.